Hey, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and hi, I'm Josh. I'm also battling addiction, the diseases of addiction and mental health. I have my phone here just because I texted my therapist. I called my sponsor earlier today, like I usually do, because he's playing basketball, so I'll call him in the morning and I'll call him at night. That's like our routine. That's our routine. But yeah, there's like a decision that I have to make, and I'm just trying to figure out why I haven't already made it. So I will be sharing my experience, strength, and hope. And today we will be reading out of Daily Reflections, and again, it is the 26th, Tuesday the 26th. So here we go. July 26th. The worth of sobriety. Every AA group ought to be fully self-supporting, declining outside contributions. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 160. When I go shopping, I look at the prices, and if I need what I see, I buy it and pay. Now that I'm supposed to be in rehabilitation, I have to straighten out my life. When I go to a meeting, I take a coffee with sugar and milk, sometimes more than one. But at the collection time, I am either too busy to take money out of my purse, or I do not have enough. But I am there because I need this meeting. I heard someone suggest dropping the price of a beer in the basket, and I thought, that's too much. I almost never give $1. Like many others, I rely on the more generous members to finance the fellowship. I forget that it takes money to rent the meeting room, buy my milk, sugar, and cups. I will pay without hesitation 90 cents for a cup of coffee at a restaurant after a meeting. I always have money for that. So much money, so much. So how much is my sobriety and my inner peace worth? That was a really, really, really good reading. So I started a GoFundMe and a few other sites. They're basically digital baskets, right? That's how we were able to get the 120 plus big books to the homeless shelter, and it was just a free donation. Just they needed the literature, no attachment. Just here it is, take it. Hand it out to people who you think are struggling and need something. So that's what we consider to be a virtual basket, if it makes sense. Like it's literally halftime. Like the basket goes around. So I've also calculated, which is disturbing, to be honest with you. It's disturbing. Even if I underestimated how much money I spent on my various addictions, it is significant. So for me to, spend or put in the GoFundMe, put in $1,500, that wasn't an issue for me because I've spent a lot more on a lot worse. That's done a lot more damage than good. And this has done hopefully a lot more good than damage. That being said, thank you to the other people who have donated to the GoFundMe. It really means a lot. It's just our version of a virtual basket. That's what happens. We need the meetings. So even if it's $1, I mean, that means a lot. So that's kind of what I thought about the reading. It was pretty interesting. So I didn't really get to my experience because I don't talk about that. And my strength, we already pretty much covered. So my hope is that for you, when the basket comes around, or the Venmo or the Cash App QR code is in the room, you'll think about what you used to do, the things that you used to do just to get what we needed, and $1 doesn't really seem like that much compared to what we used to do. So just keep that in mind. So I hope you have a great day. Please like and subscribe to the channels, but more importantly, make sure that you comment in the comment section. That way we can have a community that is exchanging information from the new people who not experienced sobriety before to the people who have figured out a road towards recovery that's worked for them. They can give some tips. So that sharing of knowledge is appreciated. Again, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and I am also Josh, still battling diseases of addiction and mental health.